Good morning to you. All right, so I am awake. I'm arisen, albeit tired, disheveled to say the least. My bed frame needs fixing again for like the fifth time this week. I'm not gonna say why. Ha ha ha. And I have friends coming to town who happen to be big cigar people, and they've been alive longer than I've been around. So they supposedly know their stuff cigar wise. So here's my game plan. Here's my game plan. So I'm like, well, these are like some successful friends of mine who I want to get to know better. Blah blah blah. You and me, you get the idea. So my game plan was like, what cigars could I get for them? And I was thinking about different stuff. And I thought, well, I think the best choice would be to buy local cigars. So there are several local shops here in town that I stocked up from. So I bought like the local house blend, and then there's one in town that hands rolls their own cigars. So I bought that. So we have some of those. Left that in the humid mud door for a day or two. So it's good to go. Mm, 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 mm. Oh God. Yeah. Swallowing the pills. If there are drugs in this water, they better be good drugs. So the funniest thing, I have a student, and it's a kid, and her she's like 11 I think, and her dad is 74 years old. Like her birth father, 74, had her when he was 63. Right? Like, good golly, you son of a gun, you chipper young lad, you. But the guy is hysterical. Like, he's so funny. Like, this guy absolutely was having kids into his 60s. This guy is a hoot. And he's real funny. And he was asking me some questions about some health stuff and everything. And it was about like not cramping, getting good electrolytes. And I happen to have a thing of the electrolyte tablets I take, and I gave it to him. And he's leaving the building. He says, "Hey, there drugs in this? Because there are drugs in this. They better be some good drugs." And having a 74-year-old man say that to you after you taught their child is one of the funniest things. Like, oh my God. I was just like, oh man. Like, that's just, I was laughing so hard. It's the funniest thing of all time. Life does get difficult on occasion, but you can't say I don't have fun. So I do have a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Do a lot of fun. But back to the cigars I'm packing. So if I have my buddies who like cigars. They like the cigars, and so I'm just stocking on up for those puppies. Stocking up, and I'm just bringing a variety of different sticks. Probably should bring some like more mild ones as well, and everything else, and blah blah blah, matches, all the above. So we'll probably be getting fined on the beach for smoking them on the beach, but whatever, who cares? Gotta live your life. I know maybe I'm a jerk, but whatever. The ocean needs more cigar aficionados near it. I'm being real facetious, but yes, that's my game plan for this weekend. Besides that, just a ton of work, which not a ton of work. Like, I'm honestly, I reach a point, so is the term emotionally exhausted. Like, and that's like, if you know a nurse or a doctor, they tend to be that way, right? So I reach a point where it's like my don't give an F muscle has been peaked. I just don't care anymore, and I'm just like that. And then once I catch myself doing that number, that's when I realize, like, okay, I need to take a step back, chill, have some time for me, and like legitimate time for me, not like staring at a TV or like twiddling my thumbs or whatever. Like, actually going out, getting sun with my phone off, a long walk, long hike, go shooting something, just something to break the monotony of life and just get my act back together, right? Because again, at the moment, I'm in emotional turmoil, Oh, I'm not. I'm just tired. And when I get tired, that's when I start getting snappy and like I don't care. And my empathy muscle is kind of like, psh. But that's everybody though. But tis the life of being self-employed. Like everyone romanticizes, everyone romanticizes like owning a business, or I see like all the posts about it online, entrepreneurship, blah blah blah. And the reality of it is, as a good friend of mine said, business ownership or entrepreneurship is not sexy. Like it's just not. It's not a sexy thing that you do. It's a very tedious, brutal, monotonous thing that you do that is exhausting, and you do it for extended periods of time. And generally, the people who like it are people like me who just really like doing overly hard things all the time. They're like, you know what? I am not going to take the bridge. I am going to figure out a way to cross over on a rope that's built like this and make it work. I don't know. So like, yeah, definitely people who are drawn to like entrepreneurship, business ownership, whatever, tend to be a little bit like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, at least. At least in my case, I am. But yeah, that's who I'm smoking cigars with this weekend, or people like that. So I mean, nothing crazy could happen, right? Nothing crazy will happen, will it? Holy moly, nothing crazy could happen when you have a bunch of people like that, with money all hanging out. Like nothing crazy could happen. Um, yeah, it'll be a good time. But yeah, the question is because these are all like fitness people. I'm curious how many steroids, what steroid cycle everyone is on. I'm not on steroids. I'm all natural, all natural. Um, it's rare I'm accused of being on steroids, but I have, believe it or not, in the past been accused of being on steroids, which is really funny. But yeah, I'm all natural, as they say. As the ladies put it, all natural, ain't nothing fake about me. I am natural as can be. What can one say? I am a natural Nancy. Um, but anyhow, um, yeah, I'm gonna end this life here because like I am exhausted and I'm just exhausted. All right. Anyway, see you. Adios. Bye bye. Have the best of your life. Bye bye.